So we're going to do a hair shaman makeover on Ellen today. You're going to see where it is now, and I know what it's going to do, so that's why I'm smiling, because it's going to be, the difference will be shocking. Absolutely shocking what this hair will do after one shaping.
It was matting, like after I got my hair dyed.
Oh yeah,
bleached. It was terrible. I mean, it was matting in the back. It was doing these really weird things, and I couldn't get the texture to feel soft no matter what I did.
So in Ellen's hair, basically isn't that it's fine, but it is fine. It's more that the texture is what shamans would call like in silk, in natural fabrics. And then there's also wool, there's also cotton, there's all these different types of textures. And you're just like, you can't afford to damage your hair.
Yeah.
Because it's so delicate. Another, like your friend could have like really coarse, thick hair. She could put on any kind of chemicals and it wouldn't even affect it.
Yeah.
But your hair can't take chemicals at all, because like you said, the least little chemicals you put on have really fried your hair, and I see that in so many cases. We're going to come up to this level here so you can see how long her hair is. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I want to show you what's going to happen when we bring her hair down. So if we just like do the first cut, look how short that is. So what I'm saying here is that this hair is never cut and is constantly just splitting. So here's the length of her hair, and the underneath just naturally split by itself to this level. We would actually increase the thickness of his hair about 60%.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're losing about, I say you're really losing about 60% of your thickness now.
How is it? Can you tell me why it's breaking? Is it hair bands and things?
Well, number one, it's not being cut every season.
True.
So that's number one, because it really needs to be sealed. Nothing to do with length. If you want to grow your hair down to your waist, we still blunt snip cut it every season, so it'll stay as thick at the ends as it does from the hairline. So that way, the length you can grow longer, longer, longer. So that's the main reason why it's the ends aren't being sealed. And the 2 and 3, which you're bringing up, is headbands. The bleach job really didn't help this at all. That was tremendously damaging. And then brushing the hair. People really don't have a really good natural boar bristle brush. So that's really critical. And you need to brush your hair several times a day, daily, to get all the natural oils to flow through. And then oil treatments, it's like spokes in a wheel. There's lots of it. But I would say the main culprit is not shaping it once a season. So there.
It's true, because you think that if you want to grow your hair, you shouldn't cut it.
Oh, everyone thinks that way. It's just logical. But then if you really think about it logically, you realize that it's breaking from the ends up. From here, it's growing 100%. So from the hairline, it's growing 100%. But as it reaches, like you saw, about a third of the hair length, then you see it's broken, 50%'s lost.
It's interesting, too, because being a blonde, I feel like a lot of hairstylists have always said that the razor cut is like the only way to cut blonde hair.
Probably the worst. There couldn't be anything worse, because if you look at one hair, like this is like, let's say this is one strand of hair, right? And then you cut it with a razor, you cut it like this. So now the hair actually has a split end. It already causes it to be split under a microscope. But if you blunt cut it, it cuts it like that. So now each strand of hair is this thick versus that thin.
Except for like a very, very rare occasion, I've stopped using all heating tools.
Oh, great.
So that's been really helpful.
Yeah, it's like having a plant. You wouldn't want to go over to this plant with live leaves and take hot air and blow on it. It would kill it.
Yeah.
That's how hair is basically the same.
In high school, I flat ironed my hair every day.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Ooh.
Is it possible to damage your hair so badly that it won't grow back?
No. Because you still have, the roots are underneath the scalp.
Oh, true.
So even if you just shave the whole head, the hair, I've had clients that shaved their head and started over again. That's how bad it was damaged. But your hair is very salvageable. It's not that damaged. It's just the ends. But it's not what I've seen. A lot of hair is just completely fried. Hair is not, fortunately, you keep it in pretty good condition. It's just the ends. Stay focused as possible. And another thing I told Ellen is not to cross your legs, because when you cross your legs, you twist the spinal cord. Your spinal cord's here, you cross your legs, you twist the spinal cord, and it breaks the chi, and the energy is not flowing. So we want the energy flowing so the legs are like nice and relaxed and straight down. So all these things keep bringing in more and more and more chi.
So here's my hair 72 hours later after it's settled. It's feeling really soft and it moves really nicely. I'm really happy.